10,000 people attended this event, and the biggest board game convention in Southeast Asia is now in the Philippines. Well, more specifically, in Quezon City. This is Gaming Library's convention called the aBoard Board Game Expo. And this was the first event ever at Quezon City's newest MICE Convention Center. As far as we know, the previous Southeast Asia biggest board game convention was in Thailand, and they had around 4,000 attendees. For this, throughout the 4-day convention, there were at least 10,500 attendees. Now, there were so many great and cool things about this event, not just for gamers, but for many different communities, and especially for the people, families, and friends that attended. First of all, I want to say that this really felt like a world-class event. It's like the Philippines or Quezon City really elevated our local events or conventions. Everything felt like it just went so smoothly. Everything from the online registration, to the ticketing, to the lines not being too long, to there being security personnel, medical personnel available there being enough space, enough tables, well, sort of enough, maybe a little bit of a wait, but pretty much for 10,000 people, I felt safe, happy, excited, and impressed. Now, the reason I like board games so much is because I believe it really helps people stay in the moment. It helps with digital detox, where everyone puts their phones down and really focuses on what they're doing, where they are, who they're with. So this is really great for families, friends, kids, people trying to connect, or people on a date. I highly recommend going on board game dates because you really get to connect and know someone when you do that. You get to see if they're a good sport, you get to see if they're picon, if they play by the rules, or if they're a cheater. You get to see if they are fun to be around. So definitely a great date idea. Oh, and another reason this was a world-class event was because even if you weren't into board games, there were so many other communities that were part of this event. These were partner orgs who also came to show their love for and introduce their hobbies so that you, your friends, your family, your kids might discover them as well. Some of these communities included the speed puzzling with Jigsaw Puzzlers PH, Dungeons and Dragons with Greasy Snitches, the LARPing community, which stands for live action role playing, as well as cosplayers, Blood on the Clock Tower PH, which is sort of like a fun social deduction game where you play as the good team or the bad team, and you have to find the killer, or in this case, the demon, by lying, bribing, arguing with the rest of the people in the game. There was also the Beyblade Extreme with Whimsy Game Cafe. We had miniature painting and Warhammer. We had the Grand Archive, Cookie Run, Braveverse Philippines, and many more. Now, another reason that really made this event world-class was that even if you don't know how to play any board games, there were what seemed to be hundreds of board game coaches to teach you all the different games on display or all the other games that you could rent from the gaming library there. One other thing that I and everyone there really loved was this Journey Pass, which is sort of like a battle pass for video gamers. But what I liked about it was how it taught you where to go in case you weren't sure what to do. So it gave you sort of like a roadmap when you got there rather than just wandering around, although you could do that too. Not to mention you got special swag, rewards, and entries into raffles for completing certain levels of this Journey Pass. It was really one of the best things there. Oh, and yes, another thing that made this a world-class event was that they had board game-based workshops. This included international board game designers coming into the country to teach you how to make your own board game. Plus, Ateneo teaching leadership through board games like Pandemic and Avalon, and more classes about happiness and other things taught through board games. Not to mention so many surprise guests also promoting their love for gaming and their hobbies. This included the cast of the upcoming movie Quezon and A-list celebrities like Jericho Rosales, Mon Confiado, and Chris Villanueva. We also got a surprise visit from a level 99 bard who serenaded the crowd, Arnel Pineda of Journey, who made sure all the heroes did not stop believing, and many other influencers, content creators, and of course the international board game designers themselves, which was really cool because you got to buy their games and have them sign it so you can brag to your friends that, hey, I met the person who designed this. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm still on a high from this event and I still have so many cool stories to share, like seeing Quezon City Mayor Joy Belmonte come down to support the event and promote family gatherings and digital detox, as well as seeing other staff, guards, officials also enjoying the games they were playing. Plus meeting so many cool new people from the different communities because everyone was just so friendly and everyone just wanted to try the different new games and hobbies. I'll be sharing more in future shorter videos. When in Manila, I'll see you at the next Gaming Library aBoard Expo, the biggest board game event convention in Southeast Asia.